So, hello, online entrepreneurs. How are you all doing? Welcome to another episode or another live stream where we are asking, are you ready for AI? They are coming for your eyeballs. Are you ready for the AI? This is a revolution that is happening. I'm sure if you live in Kenya, you had, this craze about what's happening with the WorldCoin. People, they are getting data, your eyeballs and everything, and you're scared and you're wondering what is happening. And I can guarantee you something huge is happening in the world of technology, and your data is the currency. Basically, it's your data is your attention, and eyeballs are the biggest part, for the attention. Basically, when I say eyeballs, I'm talking about attention. It's about your attention. Everything is about your attention. Each and every marketer is looking for attention. So let me know on the chat whether you can hear me. Welcome to this live. Make sure if you're not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. Make sure that you're part of this, you know, part of this growth. We are looking to get to 1,000 subscribers in a very, very short time. So guys, let's continue hitting that subscribe button. Make sure that you're sharing this, comment. Let me know if you can hear me while I'm talking here and I'm muted somewhere, technology, right? So today I want us to talk about the AI and what's happening in that field and how you can actually use it in your own business. There are so many people who have heard about it and they're scared. They're scared of it. They are fighting it. Some people are even looking at data privacy. They are looking at data privacy and wondering, is my data private? And I can guarantee you, forget about data privacy. There is nothing like that in the world that you are getting into. There is nothing like data privacy. We can talk about it. The government can say how protected your data is, but there is nothing like that. Remember that even government websites are being hacked. So there is nothing like data privacy. For me, forget it. And these are some of the tips I got from an event I attended. It was hosted by Caroline Motuko, and it was about, are you ready for the AI? And one of the major thing I learned from that is that, forget about your data privacy. There is no way you're going to have it. You're not going to win that battle because all these big tech companies are looking for your data in any way. So whether it's government bureaucracy that is going to be increased, you have to do that, you have to do that. There is nothing you'll ever do that will make you or make your data private, because once you join their platforms, you've already given your data. At the beginning of all these things, we were talking about your email as your data and how private is your email, your address, and all that. Right now, they are coming for your biometrics, and everything they're doing is to be sure that they can basically replace you. They can create machines that can replace you, basically. So right now we are seeing copywriters being replaced with AI, open AI, chat GPT, and those type of AI. So copywriters are being replaced. Even like right now, if you these AIs are better than your doctors. They are better than your psychologist. In that function, I had a psychologist talking about, when they are going to speak, because it's about speaking, come to me, talk to me, about psychology and mental health and things like that. But right now, what people are doing is that they can talk to an AI, ask that AI some questions. some prompts, and then it gives them answers, and it gives them things to do, to resolve the issues that they are facing. So there is a lot that is happening there, and there are so many people that are going to be replaced by these AIs. But also there lies a big opportunity. There is a big opportunity for people who are going, the best people are actually going to find an opportunity in this, because what AI is doing is that it's leveling the playing field. So you can't claim to be an expert in a field if all you can do is give information. That information can be given by a machine, So you must be better. You must have experience. You must be able to do stuff. So people who are able to do stuff are the people who are going to win. So your ability to do stuff is what is going to help you win in the field that you are getting into in this AI revolution. If you sit there and you imagine that it was hard 10 years ago, it was hard 5 years ago, wait for the next 1 year, 2 years, it's going to be even harder. And so many people are going to be out of work because social media people who are writing copy and social media posts, scheduling and all that, those are type of jobs that are going to be replaced. And as an entrepreneur, what I want is results. It's not how many people I employ. It's not it's not all that. It's not about how much money I spend. It's about how much money can I make, how many people can I impact with what I'm providing, right? So there will be a huge shift. There are some people who are going to get out of college, and by the time they are finishing their college, the courses they learned are obsolete, obsolete. So there's no work for them, So it's about continued learning. If you want to win in this, it's about continued learning, about your ability to use the AI. So learning how to use those prompts and those type of things, those are the people that are going to win. Now, as a business person, as an online entrepreneur, you want to be ahead of the game. You want to be able to use these platforms and these AIs to build your business, to grow, to get more customers. And I think there is a huge opportunity for those small and medium enterprises, where the the owner of the business owner is everything. You're the one copywriting, you're the one running your business and everything. I think there is a huge opportunity for those people because you can replace so many other things that you had to hire people. You can replace that with AI. You can do some prompts on Chat GPT, and it's going to give great content to run your lead magnet, to create your posts. So there is a huge opportunity for small businesses to deliver value to their end user. Because I can guarantee you, no matter how much AI does, remember that it can replace your past, it can't replace your future. And during that an event that I had attended, it was titled, "Are you AI ready?" Right? And now one of the questions that was raised is, how do you overcome this? Is this thing going to, take over the world and all that? And one of the speakers there said that one thing that it will not be able to do, or it hasn't been able to do, is to replicate human imagination. So the only thing that is unable to do is to build or to create your future self. But it can definitely gather data from you and create your past experiences, create your past, collect your past data, and also now build something that is going to speak to you. So I think that is a huge opportunity, the opportunity that it cannot replicate, it cannot reproduce you in the ability to imagine, you know. So your imagination, your ability to critically think, it's not yet being replaced. And I think there lies the opportunity for business owners to be able to create content. You know, it's also not going to create consumers. You know, these robots are not going to buy food, to eat food. It's not going to go for rides in matatus. They are not going to have fun. They are not going to have relationships. So all those are opportunities where business owners um, have an edge, you know, or people have an edge over the machines, you know. And as a business owner, you want to realize that's where you have an edge also over other people, because everybody is going to use those things. Every marketer is going to use those things. So what are you going to do different? So today I want us to discuss 3 things that I think are going to happen in this revolution that is happening. And I think they 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 give it gives an opportunity for you as a business owner to use those tools, or to you as a marketer to use those tools to drive sales, to drive the bottom line. As an online entrepreneur, as an online advertiser, I look at those opportunities to see where can we differentiate ourselves so that we are winning, you know, so that we are winning against our competitors, and we are able also to win the customers that we are looking for. Because one of the hardest thing that marketers, especially small business owners, are having is the ability to understand their customer and to speak in a language that makes the customer actually, you know, react. If you want to sell something, how are you going to write content that is actually geared toward that person, understanding their pains, understanding their aspirations, you know, the challenges they are facing. The best thing with AI like ChatGPT is that you can give it prompts, and then you get content that is actually going to speak to those issues, because it already has data for your ideal customers, what they are facing, what they are going through, the challenges they are facing, their aspirations, what they want to achieve in 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. It has that data. So it's very easy for to use AI to generate content that speaks to people's situations at the moment, you know. And I think there lies an opportunity for marketers, there lies an opportunity for you as a business owner to have an edge in communication, So look at it in terms of how can I use ChatGPT and these other, you know, generative AIs to create content that actually speaks to my end user, to my customers, right? So the next thing is that it's going to shorten the time it takes for you to generate ideas. One of the greatest challenge as a marketer I have had is you know, coming up with ideas. A client comes, they have this specific business. I haven't yet understood what the business is all about. I haven't understood the customer. So it's very hard to create content that speaks to that customer without, you know, spending time to understand the customer avatar, spend time understanding the business and all that. And I think AI is shortening that period, because right now I can come to you, ask you several questions about your customer, and then ask the AI with good prompts, ask the AI to generate content, or to, you know, to give me a customer avatar that is specific to your specific business, you know. And then I can also ask it to create content that speaks to them, whether it's lead magnets, whether it's content, let's say posts, the type of videos they might want, you know, All those are things that I can do with AI, and that will be very quick for me as a marketer to generate that content, give you the briefs, and then go ahead and create that, and we can reach the market much more quickly. So something that used to take us months now can take us weeks, to do. Another thing is that, when you're writing content, especially for copywriters, it was hard for you to the writer's block. It comes as a solution to the writer's block, because AI is going to give you ideas of the things that you can write, and then once it gives you ideas, you can go in there, give it prompts, and then once it gives you content, it does the 90% of the work, and your work is to go in with the 10%. Give that content your voice, and the language that you would speak, and that will be it. So you can do 10%, and the AI is going to do the 90%. So the heavy lifting is already done by the AI. So you can see that there is a huge opportunity for you to generate content, a year's content, a month's content, very easily. Come up with the ideas, because AI is going to give you all that. And at this point, I would like to talk about the training program that is coming up. I think there is a link in the description of this video, where you can join the Soft Marketing Training Program. It's a 12-week training program, where we are going now to go into how you can use AI. I'm going to take you through the prompts, how you can train the AI to actually generate content for your specific business, do it easily, show you the funnels and everything that you're supposed to create to ensure that you're succeeding as an online entrepreneur. So if you're interested in generating sales easily, generating content easily online, make sure that you join that program. You can click on the link to go read about the details of that program. But it's going to be an extensive program, where I'm teaching you the things I know to help you generate the sales that you need. We have to keep winning. We have to be ahead of the game, because once you are left behind, and let's say another layer of technology comes on board, and you're left, you will find yourself buried in a lot of advancements that have happened, and it will be hard for you as a business owner to keep up. So it's very important that you ride the wave. Don't fight it. Don't be part of the team that is going to fight for data privacy, part of the team that is making noise. Be part of the team that is using it, because these guys are already using you. These guys are already using you. They are already using your data. So you have a choice: keep fighting, which you're going to lose definitely, or use the platforms, use the AI, use what they are building to actually advance yourself to a point where you are at the top. Either ukue juu ama ukue chini, hapa hakuna katikati. You're either being used or you're using the platform. That's it. And there's no, it's not even either you're using the platform or you're being used. You are being used. So you have one choice: fight it or use it. For those who fight it, they're still going to be used. Their data is still going to be used, because what are they going to be doing? They're going to be filling forms online. They're going to be communicating through gadgets. So basically, they are still using the platforms to fight the platforms that are there. So I believe the fight, data privacy fights, the fighting the technology, that's a losing battle. You don't need to engage in it. If you're a business owner, go ahead and create things that actually benefit your customers. And if your customers benefit from data privacy, continue hammering on to that narrative. But I can guarantee you there is nothing you're going to create that is going to protect people from their data being gathered in any way, because even the platform you're going to choose or the platform that you're going to create is still going to use their data. So it's a, how do you want to be used? You know, for me, that's the the feeling I got after attending that event. That, you know, the data privacy was, that's a battle that we are going to lose eventually. There is no winning. Even when there is layers and layers of regulation, we are still going to lose because data is still going to be gathered. These platforms, these big tech companies are still getting data from us. So there's no winning. There is no winning. The issue you should be asking yourself is, what's my benefit in fighting it? What's my benefit in using it? If fighting it benefits you more, go ahead and fight. If using it benefits you more, go ahead and use it, right? So I think on that, that's my take. The other thing I think is going to happen is that competition is going to go through the roof. You know, right now, if you had or you are thinking that you know a lot and you can share that knowledge with people, that field is going to be leveled. That field is going to be leveled up, and the only people who are going to survive in the knowledge economy are the people who have experience. So if you're a newbie, you're in a field, you know, previously what people used to do was to go gather information, and then you can package your content in such a way. It's a training program, is a course or something like that, and then you can go teach. Right now, AI can do that. I can train AI to give me content on a certain topic. I can train AI to give me content on medical stuff, you know, and I can learn. I can learn a whole course online using AI, and I learn and I become a doctor, you know. So there is the need for people who are knowledgeable will continue to like level up because I can get that information elsewhere. But one of the things that's going to happen is that the people who are going to stand out are the people with experience, because what AI cannot do is that it cannot help you execute. There is no way AI is going to help you execute. And the only people who are going to help you execute are people who know how to execute. So if I go to mechanic, I can learn everything I need to learn about a certain issue with my engine, but it's only a mechanic who can tell me this is how you open this is how you do this, right? Because they're there, you know, and they have experience. So it's the people with the experience that are going to stand out, it's the people with the experience that are going to win. So your work should be to get experience. So if you're in a certain business, if you're in a certain course, your work is to gain a lot of experience. You know, we used to say that, you know, companies are asking you for 5 years experience when you're straight out of college. I think right now it's even going to be harder, you know, for people, because what you can do, it will be done by an AI. Then people will know, because AIs are now even writing your CVs. So students are using AI to write their CVs, and HR managers are using AI to evaluate CVs. So it's just going to be complicated. And the only thing that's going to stand out is your ability to do, your ability, your output. What's your output? You know, it's not the amount of work you do, you know, it's not the amount of work. You know, we used to define work as time versus distance, you know, the time you take to move something for a certain distance, that was work, you know. The other thing was is the time you spend, you know. The other, and that's how people charge, you know. People charge on a time they spend to do something. So if I come to you and it's a consultation thing, I can charge you on the amount of time I'm going to spend with you doing that, right? And I think all those parameters and metrics of measuring work are going to be extinct. There is I will not hire somebody to come spend time, you know, with me. I'm going to hire somebody who can actually give me results, you know. So if I'm going to engage with you, I expect a certain output. So work is going to be redefined. Work is going to be redefined into output, and it's going to be result oriented, not the amount of time you spend, not the distance you move, you know, not all those parameters that we use to measure work. It's now going to be how much output. If I wanted 20 sales, did you make the 20 sales? Not how much time did you spend on it, you know? And I think people who are going to leverage the technology that is going on, that is coming, you know, those AIs are being dropped right, left, and center. Everybody who knows what they are doing, they have an AI for to do something. So I think eventually the best people will be judged by the results they give. And I think that one of the most important thing that we do at the course that I was telling you about is that what we look for is results, not the likes, not the comments, you know, not those vanity metrics that people measure, engagement and things like that. No, it's about the results that matter to you, and the results that matter to a business are leads and sales. And for leads, it's quality leads. The question is, how do you generate those leads online? And those are the questions that we answer in the course, and we actually implement. By the end of the 12 weeks, you should have a strategy. You should have a strategy that is working and generating you high quality leads, or something that is also generating you sales if it's sales that you're looking for. So I think those that is very important for anyone to consider if you're getting into online. If you're thinking about AI, think about the competition. The competition is going to increase. You know, it's going to go over the roof, because there's no way there's no way uh, of even knowing who's competent and who's not. Students are using AI to pass their exams. Uh, you know, job seekers are using AI to write their CVs. So the competition is just going to increase. Your ability to capture that attention, it's to be raised to another level. And the only thing that is going to help anyone is the experience, is your ability to deliver. Because even if an AI writes a CV for you, and then you go for an interview, and whatever you portrayed in your CV, it's not what they are seeing when they see you, you fail, right? If you write very great content on your social media, but in delivery, when a person speaks to you, when you create video content, uh, it doesn't match, then you're not going to win, you know. So it's the people who have the experience, is the people who can actually deliver, that are going to win. So for me, I'm happy with the AI. I'm very happy, because all what's going to do is to it's going to get rid of a bunch of people, you know, a bunch of people who had, you know, probably one